Greetings, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Oxygen First Breath, Episode 6, Making New Contacts. Food and water looks pretty stable. I mean, water's dropping, of course, because of the frost. But I was sitting on a lot of it, so... we look good on that front. Have we found a point of interest yet? No. Still just us in the dark. 81% of the way there. And I'm very close to vote of confidence tier 6. I need 7 by the end of the year. Again, I'm not really sure I can go beyond 50 days, which is coming up. I'll just slow the game down. I do sort of like the aesthetic of micro communities existing around trees. Not the fact that there's a tree in the center, I don't care about that. But so many of post-apocalyptic games have you designing in like the most rigid grid system. And this still has, of course, a grid system, but it doesn't encourage you to build like nice organized squares. I mean, eventually you probably end up getting a whole bunch of seeds from signal towers, and then you can lay your buildings out in more of a grid system, but that would require you to salvage them and redesign them and move them around and all that, which would be expensive. But the way this is here looks a lot more organic, you know, with the buildings around the water in its own cluster, and then housing and research buildings in their own cluster, and then more so than most of the other post-apocalyptic builder games that I've played, which encourages you to pack everything together in the most like sardine can style way, which is not pretty. Trying to think of games that, like, Banished looks a little bit prettier, maybe. Mana Lords. Not that I've played Mana Lords on stream, but Mana Lords has a little bit more organic feel to it. So the stone site is exhausted in a second. Poof. Now it's out of the way. Uniforms is the lowest. Did I not include Taylor on that poll? That seemed like an oversight to me. Because Taylor is probably the next thing that I would need. Let me add that to the poll. My guess is the game prompts the research for Taylor before I hit it. But there's the poll again, with Taylor included. Hey, Ruburn. Thank you for the resub. One thing that I think might be interesting is for me to try to purposely exhaust a building closest to me, like one of the larger buildings. So I'm going to do that out of the desire to see this structure, this metro structure, go poof. Event log. The plastic here is gone. Okay. Well, then you guys will go for metal from somewhere. From here. Vote of confidence is 1 point away from level 6. Come on now. You know me. Look at my energy consumption. It's like my canteen, which is 1, and then the Signal Tower, which is 8, and nothing else because of my oxygen. And this is the oxygen buildings. I mean, the things that are paused, I guess I can unpause and just keep empty. Yeah, it's efficient-ish. And I could nudge the houses around it for it to be even better. I just don't want to waste the material to do that. Although, with me getting all this metal here, it's actually not a bad idea. Let me try to lay out the housing to be even more efficient. New crack, 2.5 days. That's kind of wild. And then someone died of old age. Looks like you guys want a tailor, so I will cop to that. And if we want that tailor, I am going to need brick, so let's collect brick. From way over there. This is closer. So southeast of there we go. New task. Let's build better housing. Well, you'll have to talk to my chat, because they just spent my research points on Taylor. I'm not blaming you guys. Okay, so I have to unlock shelter. I have 12 days to do it. That's no problem. I slightly regret building that container house that I just built, though. But I'm gonna nudging things around. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to free up the bottom of this. Whoa! The person working in this tree died, and it shrunk. I don't like that. I'm not realistically going to use this tree, so I'm just firing that person. So for Taylor, I have enough brick already. What is that? Community? Yep. So I might be able to fit it here if these houses go bye-bye. We'll see. New location discovered. Little Province. The once busy road that led to Little Province was still somewhat discernible despite the many cracks and holes. Its famous city decorations are still remarkable. So, the risk level, the requirements is 5 people, 34 canned fish, and 69 water. It takes a day and 10 hours, and the risk level is low. Let's send my team. So the Signal Tower team is now traveling to the point of interest. All right. They'll be there in about a day. And the timer's down here. I'm now somewhat eager for the frost music to stop. So the fact that the frost ends in 0.2 days is welcomed. So I have 3 builders that aren't doing anything. Can I fit the tailor in here? I can. Oh, right on. So I'm gonna put it right there. Apparently I need 5 more brick. So I'll have 1 person come out here getting brick. And we're back to normal weather conditions. We're almost out of coal here. So I'm actually going to continue harvesting this coal until it goes, and then put those people back to work getting fish and water. Part of the problem is I just turned the music up because it was a new song, and the soundtrack because it was a new. Oh, that's a long windy storm. All right. Metro doesn't have coal left. So all those coal workers will start water purifying and fishing. Seven hours left on the signal tower, and then for research, 80 research left to get shelters. As far as clothes go, I do think tailor was the right idea. Our uniforms are dropping. I'm surprised the game hadn't prompted it, but I guess it's not like at that urgent level just yet. I still have a ton of people trying to get metal to try to get rid of this metro station. Good, we're building. 1 hour left on the signal tower. Here it is. Team has arrived at the target location. They're now ready to explore the area. So, we found plastic, metal planks, and 6 people. Let's save them all. Nice. And send our team back. The issue that you all are probably thinking is, hey, Rad, you kind of don't have the capacity for all the people that you just saved. And, yeah, I mean, you'd be right. So, even though we're working on getting shelters, I will get 2 more container housing in the interim to house them so that they've got a roof over their heads. And then I'll replace it with the higher efficiency shelter housing. Don't worry, I was thinking of it. Top of mind. Oh, you know what? That's actually enough. Forget this. Boom. And then instead, I'll have more people collecting brick. Because we still have a few more cycles to collect before it's all cashed in. Almost have this metal all consumed too. And then I'm going to need to like urgently get metal plank. Because I think shelters require metal and stone. Cool. So there we go. We've got shelters now. As you can see, they're much larger. And I think what I'm going to do is build a container house over here. And then build the shelter over here where this container house is. So that no one is temporarily unhoused. It's not necessary. Like, you can have homeless people briefly. But I'd like to avoid it if I can. Just a personal preference. Trying to be the good leader. Metro station is gone kaput. It's disappeared. So all those guys are going to be put to metal planks because I don't have any. You're refunded like 80% or something? Maybe 2/3? I forget exactly what the percent is. Let's do the quick math. So the signal tower. Oh, that's a bad example. The research center costs 40 plastic, and you get back 28. Is there something that costs? Metal processing is 50, and you get back 35. So it's most, but it's not efficient to just blow up everything and move things around. Because you'll pay for it. Except for things like roads. You don't really pay for roads. 70%? Thanks for doing the math. It's not bad. Could be worse. I have 4 constructors. Whoa, that is a long windy storm. No bueno. Well, actually, I think that's what, end of game. Why are my my constructors are working on the Taylor. Got it. Got it. So the game wants me to build 2 shelters. So when I blow up 1 shelter, I'm going to want to blow up more container housing and shift people around. So that they're temporarily housed. Also, I would say, given how infrequently I use the medical post, keeping the medical post within the sphere of influence of the cedar trees is probably not worth it, because I can easily spend the power to power on a medical post for the infrequent times that I actually have it turned on. That would be an efficiency that I would definitely set up. Okay, people have come back home. They've arrived with plastic and metal planks and the 6 people that I saved. So our population is much higher now. All those signal tower workers are going back to work. I'm actually going to turn that off, because I don't think that we're going to find a new POI in a meaningful amount of time. And instead, I'm going to put... I'm going to put them back to fishing. Now that we have a lot larger population to feed, it seems reasonable to keep them employed. Pausing the Taylor so I can get the gas extractor. And then I'd like to do the shelter task before it runs out of time. The other thing that is kind of an issue is get the metal planks. because I'm not going to be able to get them in a... Well, the wind is not coming too soon. Never mind. Thump. It's kind of satisfying to blow those things up. Probably shouldn't be satisfying, but whatever. It's fun. So the plan is to put a regular old shelter here. I'll put in that spot. Hoping I can use the room behind it. It's not going to fit another shelter. Actually, it might if I move the canteen. So maybe I remove this container helm and this medical post, put the canteen here, and then try to put the other shelter there. I'll figure it out. The shelter's the next big project to build, but gas extractor's more time sensitive, so we'll do that next. So food's in the positive, water's in the negative, but obviously, because I only have one group gathering water at the moment. And another task. Prepare for the winds. They want me gathering coal. I hate when they say that. Where is the nearest coal? Here? Or my coal mine? All the people getting metal planks get coal instead. You can definitely see how slow the Ooh, that might be useful, actually, the additional coal faster production. But you can see how slow the research tree is, and I actually like it like that. I've definitely played some of these survival games where research is you whip through it really, really quickly, and it becomes less meaningful. I think it's nicer to have like meaningful research that you earn rather than just grinding really, really quick research. What game was it that Aquatico, I think, had research that was just like every like 5 minutes you had a new research thing unlocked, and it was like, oh god, this is just annoying. Even Stellaris can be like that at times. If you're, you know, meta, doing really good, I guess. So no, I take that back. Stellaris usually don't have every 5 minutes a new research project. So I gathered the metal planks that I need. I just need to build the shelters. So here's the first of hopefully 2. So these shelters house 8. Then I wanted to get rid of the medical post, which is a little sketchy to do with the winds incoming. Get rid of the container home. And then get rid of the canteen. Do the old oh, nope, that is not oxygenated. Is it over here? Is it just the roads blocking? Yeah. Sort of. Sorry, storage. Here's another shelter. And then... I actually don't immediately need to put that storage back. What does it say it's full on? It's not quite full, it's just getting full. So this is actually medium priority. And then highest priority is going to be the canteen, which I'll stick here. Oh, really? It's still not in this sphere? Well, pooey. Canteen's not too expensive to power up without the tree. How long can they live without it? Well, let's see. Let's not have a canteen for a minute. Try to get this shelter really quick, and then getting this shelter will allow me to remove these 3 houses, and I can put the canteen next to the plant house, which is a meaningful spot to put it, I think. Farm to table, right? So we've got the stone. Good. Yeah, we have all the materials for that. Build it. Look at all the children that we have. I just realized those migrants must have just been largely children. We had 3. I think 2 of the 6 were children. Freeloaders. Those children are freeloaders. The storm prep requires me to get a ton of coal. I am slightly tempted to upgrade the coal production so that it takes a less ridiculous amount of time to get coal. Oh, dog treats. Hey, buddy. That's for you. This is for you. And cheers. Can these dummies get around to building the shelter already? Okay, they're actually working on it. I was disparaging for no reason. And it is done. I'm going to pause for a second so that I can try to get the canteen in. Good. Canteen is covered by SOI. So that is the high priority. Build the canteen. And then the lower priority is going to be building storage. What is wrong with this? Oh, because that's actually the river. Derp. Alright, so build storage. Canteen and storage. And then we'll circle back to the tailor. So the storage is 2, the canteen is 3, and the tailor is 1. And that will sufficiently satisfy all the things that we need. I'm also going to unlock that faster coal production. Oh, no, I'm not. I don't have the science for that. Just yet. Like 1 second. Come on. Come on. Come on, nerds. Here we go. The nerds got it. So with that faster coal production, all the people that were gathering it from this abandoned apartment are going to be moved over to the coal mine, because I think the coal mine is going to be faster and more efficient. Nadamashio, thank you for the resub. Cheers. So we're finally getting our canteen back. We did manage the 2 shelters, and they're all getting free oxygen. So here's, you can see where we're using oxygen and where we're not. And power. So the oxygen and power is just for what is around the lake. And I guess this coal mine too. It was just off screen at the time. Come on, canteen. There it is. I much would prefer living in this area with the cafe, canteen, plant house. Even if it's next to metal processing. Okay, maybe not. Because up here we've got a tailor and research centers. But like no food. So the next thing we're building is the storage to make sure that we're not overflowing. It wouldn't be a terrible idea to get rid of this storage area. In hindsight, putting the tree where I put it is like not great, because you really want a lot of space around it so that you can place buildings on the edge and have plenty of space left over. But, you know, hindsight's 20/20. What can I say? So storage is getting built, and the tailor's getting built. And they're being warned that storage is almost full. You don't say. I think I noticed. Does seem like we might be able to hit the coal goal. With the new upgrade to coal production. We have faster production now there, though. Whereas back here it was normal. Because of that upgrade. Same with the water and the fish. Which is why I'm prioritizing fish over potatoes, because potatoes is still normal. I haven't actually done the science to make sure that it's actually faster. What was that explosion? I've tended to all of my oozes. Oh no, maybe I didn't. Maybe I missed this ooze. I overlooked it. Oh well. So we've got that storage. And the tailor. So the tailor will take plastic and metal planks and make uniforms. So Braxton will be our tailor. And then the rest of all the other constructors will help push the goal for coal. Oh, no, I hit it. Never mind. I'm going to close down the coal plant and then put some people in the plant house And then I have 6 people left over, so taking a look at my resources. Stone is actually pretty bad. So I'll get stone with 4 of them, and then the remaining 2 can... get gears. Rebuild the medical building? Oh, yeah, I forgot that. Sorry. But thank you for reminding me, Fangface. We'll do that. What he said. Get that medical post. So that requires stone and metal, and I have it. Good. Yeah, just in case the toxic winds roast me. I think the game ends at the start of these windy toxic, just because I'm out of time in the demo. But I'll prep for it anyway. So we'll think of these as the doomsday winds happening in a day. Thought the demo said the first 50 days? Yeah, I'm on day 48. 48 and change. $49. Hey, Lunny. Thank you for the resub. You almost hit 2 full years. That's a lot of Lunny time. I feel pretty prepared for this. I don't think I have to survive this windstorm, but I feel pretty prepared given that I'm sitting on 1,000 coal and completely full batteries. And a whole lot of the gas extractors, even though I did just let one go. I didn't notice it. Must have deleted its notification. I managed to get Taylor and a cafe and shelters and a whole bunch of good stuff. It would be fun to see how long I last with the perpetual wind. Yeah, it kind of reminds me. That reminds me of like Frostpunk with the deep freeze. Obviously, the deep freeze had a wind condition where, like, at the end of the deep freeze, you know, you won, you survived the ice age or whatever. So, yeah, let's keep doing the medical post. And then I'll put them on gears. So in 49 days, I've had 4 deaths, maybe. 4 deaths. But they're all due to old age. Ain't nobody got educated. But productivity did go up a little bit due to the confidence level. Never had homelessness ever since we satisfied the initial homes. I mean, there's a lot that I'm not producing, but whoa, what? Okay. When was this spike? Maybe when we built something? And then the other bottleneck of uniforms has been managed. That was the last thing that I thought, oh, you know, maybe we're out of uniforms, but it doesn't look like we are going to, which is good. I haven't gotten a submarine in a while, though. When the exhibition headed out? Oh, yeah, you know, but that was canned fish, not fish. I don't know. Maybe you're right. I'm not really sure. Now, if I was trying to survive to the next year, one thing I would say is I would probably put people on both these trees for the confidence level, for the vote of confidence, because I'm just barely creeping up towards 7. In order to deal with the recurring higher levels of confidence, you definitely need to be growing your community. Because there's only so much growing the trees that you can do. I can get 100 points out of growing the trees, which brings me up to 654. And then the remaining points I could probably eke out through buildings and get immigration, a little bit of immigration, or tax performance. But I could definitely see how the confidence level is a hard bar to continually meet unless you're really making measurable, honest progress. Can you plant your own trees? Yeah, but only if you have the seeds. So you start with 1 seed, and then you have to go find other seeds. So it's not reliable to be able to just keep throwing down your own trees and watering it for confidence, because you have a finite amount of it. As you can see, all these are locked. They have different dome sizes though. So the domes of pine trees, for instance, are large. And oaks, whereas like cypress are small. So there are better trees to get that we don't currently have access to. So the cedar trees are small. Gives you an idea of, I don't know what large trees look like, but it gives you an idea that there are far better trees out there than what we've got going on. Point 2. Fast running out of time. If you have any other last questions that you think I might be able to answer, feel free to ask. Not that I need to build this, but I want it. Probably won't even get it finished, but I still want it. Here comes the Everstorm. Yep. The end. But ha! I made my fishing dock better. Now they're getting, it's faster production, plus they get 4 per tick, not 3. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, you've reached the end of this version. The demo, of course. Add the full game to your wish list. Thank you for tuning in to Oxygen First Breath, which originally streamed live on Twitch, February 28th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream of another game. Farewell, my fellow post-apocalyptic settlers.